right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are still here at Dave's. I'm making the best do because my GoPro failed on me. It's not working, so I'm using his stand with my iPhone. And but I really, the point of this is I really wanted all of you to see how Dave does his cut comb, which I'm going to do my best to copy. So he's kind enough to kind of do a demonstration for me. So I've brought 4 of my supers from my apiary that's got cut comb in it. And he's got his 2x4 cutter here, which I have at home as well. We're just going to use his. And then he's going to kind of take us through his methods here on how he does his cut comb, and also chunk honey, which will be a piece of honey that we put inside of a glass jar and fill up with the remaining honey. So I'll kind of turn it over to Dave and let him take us through the process of how he does this. Okay, so Dave is going to take us through his method. Some of these are going to be for cut comb, like I said. Some of them are going to be for chunk honey. Dave is also going to show us what he would do if he was going to cut out a piece to actually show for competition, which I am not going to do. All I want to do is just to have some cut comb to be able to sell customers, not necessarily show off for a competition. So Dave, take it away. I'm just going to record you and kind of take us through what you do.
Okay, first I'll start off, in my opinion, how I do it. If I'm going to do it for show, I would lay this frame completely down flat, and I would take my knife and I would cut this completely out, and just the comb would be setting on the surface.
Okay. Meaning you would remove the frame.
I would remove the frame because it's got this 1/8 inch offset, and if you put your cutter on there at the last little bit of wax is going to tear and not cut.
Which is a no-no for show purposes.
Well, and that being said, if I was going to do it for show, I don't use a cutter.
You use just a knife?
I use many hot knives.
Many hot knives, okay.
And then I'll just cut through the top layer wax. I'll get a different knife. I'll go down to the mid-rib, get a different knife. So each side has 3 or 4 different cuts.
All right. And this is why I'm not worried about that at this time. So
on this frame, this is expensive for us to produce, or the beast to produce. So I try to get everything out of it I can.
Would you agree? Not many travel stains here, right?
No, I don't think it looks bad at all.
Yeah.
So I kind of look at the frame in my own mind. I'm like, okay, this would be good for a 2x4 cassette. This might be good for cut or chunk honey, which chunk honey is a little more forgiving. Okay. So a lot of this I would probably use for chunk honey.
Okay.
So one thing you also have to look at is he used the wedge. So see how there's that offset in that frame?
Yep.
I try to have it like this. That way I know I can put my cutter right against the top of the bar. If you do it like this, you're always guessing, and you can hit the wood, and then your piece cannot look perfect.
Got it.
So
start from the top bar, basically. Yeah.
Well, if you use a wedge or a groove,
a
wedge, you want to make sure the thicker part of the wedge is looking up at you.
Is looking up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way I can put my cutter right against
I see what you're saying. Yep. The other side is okay.
1/8 of an inch.
Got it. Yep.
So
that makes sense.
I just put it here, and I let them do its job. It's going to hit that thick mid rib, so it takes just for a second, and it's down. So sometimes the piece will come back up.
Okay.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Do you just like gravity work it?
Yep.
Yep. So slowly pull up the iron, right?
Yes. And I try to make it look pretty. So usually I shake some of the honey off of it.
Okay. Hang on, let me get the other side here. Yeah.
And it just hit the mid rib.
And when you say the mid rib, that's the piece of foundation that I put in there, right? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to make sure I did get this one all the way down just to be sure. Yeah, I did.
Okay. And you have it on the 6 setting.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're cutting a lot of them, like fast, I might put it on 7 because I can just go.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that again either.
How's that
but
go?
where we're doing it slow, it has time to heat up. Because you want it to look pretty. If you don't do this, then the honey will drip on top of the comb, and then
And so what Dave said there is important to know. Even though nothing we are doing here is to put into a show to try to win some sort of competition, cut comb is all about presentation. It's all about looking pretty. People do not want to buy a piece of cut comb that looks dirty, that's all squished up, that's all. It's again, it's yes, the honey tastes amazing and it's delicious, but presentation is what, Dave? 80%. I mean, it's a big part of it, right?
Oh, even Michael Palmer was saying he gives it away, and most people want to put it on their shelf to look at it.
Yeah, there you go. So this is, labor intensive, time intensive. And those of you non-beekeepers that are go to your farmer's market and you get to buy some cut comb from a beekeeper and you want to know why it's so expensive, here you go. Plus, the other thing is that the beekeeper is giving away their gold. When they sell you this piece of cut comb, I am now asking the bees next year to completely start from scratch on that frame. They've got to completely draw wax all over again. Instead of starting with drawn wax that they can immediately put honey in, which will increase my honey yield, I'm telling the bees, you got to start over from scratch. So that's why this is the ultimate premium product that you can purchase from a beekeeper, because you can't get this on Amazon. And look at all the honey that's already draining out. And so this is why you use these trays. Again, it's about presentation and looking pretty. If Dave did not use this tray and let that honey drip and immediately put it into these polystyrene containers that I picked up that we have, it would have oozing honey in here, and it just wouldn't look as pretty. Dave, show us some of your ones that you already have.
I have some. They're not all done.
Yeah, but look at this. Look at that. I mean, tell me that's not gorgeous. And see, if you don't let it drain, you would have tons of oozing honey in here, and it just doesn't look as pretty. It just doesn't. And when someone comes up to your table at a farmer's market or something and picks this up and takes a look at it, and they do look at it, right? You said they
look at it.
they pick it up.
The living, you know what? Out of
They look underneath. They look at it. It's about presentation. It's about presentation. He's got these nice ones cut out here.
I ran out of cutters.
See, look at that. Now, travel stain versus no travel stain.
And this was a really early spring nectar. This is that nasty honey you like.
Oh, yeah, it's tulip poplar. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum,
So
yum.
that does
look, I could care less about this. I'd tear it up.
But those four, I got to clean up, but those are going to go to the state fair for the
competition.
Yeah,
okay.
But for the chunk honey.
Oh, that's going in chunk.
They'll go in chunk.
Do you have your ones that you're going to submit for cut comb?
I haven't went through all the cut yet. These are going to be some of them.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. That one. These three, that's got a little bit different there, but these two for sure.
Oh, that one looks beautiful right there. Look at that. That's almost perfect.
That's why I'm trying to get the committee to narrow it down to 3. Because unless you have a frame that's 100% perfect, you can't get 4 out.
And look how light that honey is. Wow. So you have to submit 3 or
4.
no? 4. You have to submit 4.
Yep.
So you get judged on all 4.
And they judge everything. If the cappings are different, like... I can't even believe I'm taking this out for you.
Don't drop it. You'll hate me forever.
You get dinged for this.
How it lips up? Oh, look at that.
The same cross. So
you mean how it lips up?
Yep.
You get, oh my God.
And they'll even judge you on the difference of the capping style.
Really?
So if you have 4, it's impossible to get 4 from a frame. Well,
yeah, you well,
Jesus better be helping you.
Yeah, you'd have to have. Yeah. So those came from 2 different frames.
No, that is from one.
Oh, that is from one frame. Are you gonna? So you're only gonna submit a couple of those though, or you're thinking, okay?
I have 54 to pick from, so I just didn't make the cut yet. So whether you decide those are in chunk, but if they do put that in chunk, make sure we tell them that you don't. They're dry by now. If he puts this in his chunk container, he doesn't add honey until he makes sure he's ready to sell it.
Because
it's gonna if it
crystallizes, it's gonna look
a son of a gun to make it look good again. And what happens a lot of times, the wax will actually shrink up and it looks
Don't you have an example of one that's starting to crystallize? Or did you fix it?
I watched it like a baby, and I put it in my
Okay.
my warming cabinet, and I got it back, but it takes a long time.
Okay.
So
Cool. So would you put this in chunk honey, or do you think I should put this? I mean, I think I have better frames than the one you saw here. I mean, we haven't gone through all my frames
I would
yet,
put everyone except this one in a cut or chunk.
Chunk. You'd put that one.
This would be in a. I would put this one in a cassette.
So should we go ahead and put it in one?
It's probably not dry enough.
Okay, we need to let it dry a little more. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll put that one in a cassette. And we got the. I picked up some jars off Dave here. Dave, do you have any of those jars available? Open. These packages are.
My hands are. Well, you can.
Well,
I can show you what they look like right here.
Oh, you do? Okay, I was gonna say. Otherwise, I can cut that open.
That's what they look
Oh,
like.
that's what the jar looks like. They're cool. They got like the honeycomb shape on top of it. But this is what the jar looks like. So you put that piece of chunk comb in there, fill it up with honey, and folks they go nuts for it. They go absolutely nuts for it. I'm excited because in 5 years of beekeeping, this will be the first year that I'm actually going to have some cut comb. So pretty excited about that. And then, do you still keep this honey? Do you
sure
harvest
do.
this? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
turn it upside down in my uncapping tank.
Okay. Now,
So-
what would you do on this one? This is going to be a bunch of for chunk home, right? Chunk, probably. Or the third option here, if it's not good enough for cut comb, not good enough for chunk honey, then it just gets squeezed out and goes into that separator.
If it
that I
was
just
me,
showed. Yeah.
feel free to override me. I would cut one here and one here, put it in chunk honey, and then I would
Let's do
crush
it.
and strain the
Let's
rest.
do it. Yep. Crush and strain the rest. Let's do
'Cause
it.
the worst thing you want to do is have somebody think they got short.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we're all about integrity here. And I'll reemphasize, I'm thrilled that I even have one piece, let alone, I mean, at this point, I'm just thrilled with any. Dave, how much did you end up with? You said, what was it?
Well, when I have a 54 4x4s, I kind of did the math and added those into 2x4s.
Okay.
If you add those like that math, like it was a 455.
Wow, that's awesome.
Something
Man.
like
that's
that.
That's awesome. That's great. And see how much lighter this one is than the other one? So you can tell this one's from earlier spring.
See,
That
then,
one looks delicious to me.
you know, I would probably feel comfortable to put that one in
A chunk honey.
cassette.
Oh, that one in a cassette?
Yeah, but just
Even
put
with a few? Okay.
Just put it down.
You said they turn it upside down, Dave.
Well, I know, but that one I probably would. I would probably put it in chunk.
In chunk. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
'Cause then
I
you
defer
have
to your
this
expertise
and
on
that,
this. So
we're our worst critic.
that's true. That is true. Now, see, that one looks pretty good.
And what annoys me, they did such an amazing job. Why couldn't they do it
On
like
the other
that?
side, I know.
So most likely, I would probably do all these in chunk.
In chunk. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, depends. This is your call here, but you know it's getting a little thin here. But we can cut it and see how it looks. And then
Okay.
if it looks not good enough, you can just crush it and strain it.
Okay.
So I always look where to start because I would start like right here
Okay.
because there's no cappings there.
Right. Let me get on the other side here again. So you just shake it off.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
If you're putting it in chunk honey, it's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. Yeah.
Because you're going to have honey on it anyway. Couldn't tell what that was. But if it's cassettes, you don't want residue on the top. Let's go. Let's see what it looks like.
So that's where you're saying sometimes it sticks.
Sometimes it
Yep.
sticks.
Yep.
And see, See how it's got that little kind of a tear there? That's
Yep.
because it's elevated that 1/8 of an inch. If everything would be sitting 100% flat.
Okay. And would
But-
you get dinged for that in competition?
100%.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah.
So, what are you going to do with that now?
Well, are you going to crush it and strain it or what?
Well, it depends on how energetic you are. That's running right now anyway.
You could just dump it in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
That works for me.
You can dump it.
Oh,
Thank you, Toby.
as soon as I turn the camera off, I'll let me go ahead and I'll put it on your rinky dinky stand here.
I know what it is. It's
This
like
is
a Fisher
terrible.
Price is still going.
See, it was so rinky dinky, I accidentally cut the video off. Okay. Yeah, we need to upgrade you. Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's in my spare time.
All right. We'll get them a little bit from afar here. Okay. So, first of all, Kent Williams.
I did see that. So this is just a question. This is a nice frame. Do you want to do any
Ooh.
4x4s, or do you want to do all 2x4s?
I don't have any 4x4 containers.
I got some.
You do?
But it's.
I'd love
I
to
mean,
have it. Yeah.
I kind of do math backwards. It's like if you don't have very many, you could sell these to twice as many customers if you do 2x4s. So
What would you do if you were me? Because just do 2x4s.
I would.
Or
I
would
would
you
probably do 2x4s so you can get your comb product to more people.
Let's do that. Yeah.
But that's up to you.
I'm not really worried about a 4x4. I mean,
Well,
that's the only thing for competition, right? They don't do
it's got to be
2x4s.
4x4.
It's got to be 4x4. And so, Dave, tell them what you were saying that unfortunately what some people do and you have to watch out for.
Oh, I'll tell you the next story too. So last year I had 2 people call me and want 4 4x4 cut combs, and you have to submit 4 to the state fair. And I almost never do, but something seemed a little fishy. And when I told him that I had 4, but they weren't perfect, he didn't want them. And then when I come to find out, he wanted them to enter them in the state fair like he produced them.
Yep.
So now one of 2 things. I either damage them before I hand them to people, and I never sell 4, or I don't sell them till after the state fair.
That's just shady.
So my wife was telling me, she said, well, you're helping Josh, but what if he puts them into the state fair
Yeah,
and
right.
then he wins?
Right.
I said,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to damage him before he leaves.
You do not have to worry about Josh putting them
So-
in the state fair. Not now. I ain't got time for that. I mean,
But it's sad that you have to worry about
it is sad you have to worry about that. But all the little nuances, just that he's already said, like, oh, that little there's so much more he hasn't even talked about yet to get your honey ready for show competition. It's insane. You got to get like a special camera to look at the honey and see if there's any imperfect. It's just a lot. It's a lot of work. I mean, I applaud people that do it, but I don't have time for that right now. I just want to put a good product on the table that my customers can buy, you know?
Let me take this off here.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'll wash my hands because I don't know what it was. And I'll be back.
Okay. Can I try this one?
Yeah, I was seeing. Yeah, I'll watch you there since you got your.
Okay.
I mean, that's everything's sticky.
But this
already.
needs, so
It depends on how you want it. It looked to me like that's
yeah,
the
so
fat side
this
there.
needs to go this way, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So then, would you start all the way at the edge here?
I would. That comb's pretty dang good.
And so right up here at the top, or do I go all the way up to here, or just right there?
I would. Since you have all this,
Yeah.
looks perfect. I would not use the cells that they didn't put in there.
So you would start down here,
No, I would just eyeball down that to the
Right
bottom
here?
of that cell.
like all the way to the edge, or no?
Yeah, I would all the way to the edge. And let it do its job. Don't
Okay.
push. Push
Oh, I
it
see.
too hard.
Okay. Oh, it's the first time I've ever done it.
Yeah, but now you're dripping all. See, you're dripping
Oh.
all over the place. Kids don't listen.
No. Okay. Next one right next to
Yep. But you feel
it.
that?
I feel
right
that.
there?
I feel the
And
resistance.
I
Yep.
just give it just a second, so it heats up really fast.
It does.
Now, one thing I also tell you, when you do that, try to turn it a little bit of a, when you take it out, put a little bit of an angle like this.
Oh,
because you still drip a little bit on there.
jeez.
It ain't gonna matter, but these are gonna be for cassettes, so you don't want them to look pretty.
You do want them to look pretty. Okay, so straight down,
Bite.
Yep. Lift up, angle.
And this is what kind of the downside of when it gets crowded up here. Like, if it's empty, you can just do that real fast, and you don't have to worry about it dripping as much. Those look really nice. I'm gonna damage them.
Thank you, sir. Mm-hmm. There, I dripped some honey on it. So yeah,
now it's not perfect.
Now it's not perfect. You don't have to worry about me sneaking these in. It almost works out perfect. I mean, I mean,
really, but what I was now see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine that if you're trying to use a 4x4 cutter.
Oh yeah.
Now that frame you probably could have got 4 out there that was really, really good, but not really good for show because they didn't. This is
right.
Done.
Okay.
And another thing I'll point out is a lot of people use shallows, but if you use a shallow
frame, are they shorter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have no room for air.
No room.
So that's why.
So if they don't plug one of these, you're
spent.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're wasting this little bit of their labor, but it makes it look a lot better finished product.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and pause right now, get through several more frames, and we'll turn the camera back on when we're close to wrapping up. Okay. Well, trying to get a good camera angle, but it's not gonna work out great. You'll just have to bear with us here. Which ones are going in the chunk, honey? These?
Well, I would definitely put those in chunk.
Those that need to go into chunk.
And then I just pick them up gently and look at the underside and
yes, we washed our hands multiple times.
And then lick my fingers.
So that one, you can see how it's got a lot of opening on the bottom. So you want to, he said, pick it up by the mid-rib, because obviously it can fall apart on you. Let's see this one too. Dave, do you know about how much honey? Are these 1 pound jars?
Even with the comb, it adds up to about 1 pound.
Even with the comb? Yep. Okay. It'll be about 1 pound. So you can use your 1 pound labels, I guess?
I do.
You do? Okay.
Now.
And you could put that chunk.
What's the backside of that look like?
Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. Upside down.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't change them, but.
You can't? Well.
You can.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but.
I'll just dump it upside down and put it in the other one. I keep thinking, yeah. So you would just, piece of
like
cake.
Pig sucking.
I still don't understand that saying.
You said people won't.
It's probably not safe for YouTube, is it?
No, it is.
It's not YouTube friendly.
It's YouTube friendly.
Rated G.
Yeah, there ain't nothing pornography. I'm gonna wash my hand off again.
All right. Oh, wait. What I was messing up is he said you want to really kind of have the, if you have holes, you want those, like the openings, you want those facing up, not down, like that. So we just got through the first super, right? Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to have more than I thought I would, which is a good problem to have, but I was not expecting very many pieces at all, to be honest with you. This one, probably Dave. Yeah. What else? Oh, this one for
Yeah,
sure.
I think I would pick them up and just see. I don't remember. You know, we did them all the other way.
I mean, this one's probably borderline. Yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and put this one. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. So Dave has a honey straw machine that he's been fighting with since he got it. Not
Yes, I do.
the struggle.
Yeah.
Let me show it to you real quick. And there she be. It's a nice machine. It's been giving him fits in different ways.
It's gonna be a winter project. What it's gonna be.
And you said Mike Mayberry.
Yeah.
He's got the exact model. He's gonna show you.
He said he's got his figured out.
Okay. Show you how to do it.
Yep.
Where does he live?
I think it's Shepherdsville-ish area.
Oh, near Laura?
I think.
Okay.
So here's one. You want to put one in there?
Just one? Yeah. You would not?
No.
Because, let's show them. Because this side is completely open.
Yes.
And this side has some capping, so I'd say no. I probably have plenty, right? All right, so here's kind of what the final total looks like. Did way better than I ever expected, that's for sure. Wow, I did not think I would have this many pieces. I know it's not a ton for you all, but this is a lot for me. And I'm pretty thrilled just to be able to have this for my customers. So not sure what the exact totals are yet, but also had quite a bit of extra honey just that we threw back into this spinner. All these frames that were deemed not worthy of chunk or cut comb, put it back in there, and we're getting extra honey out. So I'll be sure to strain that once that's done. Should probably get an extra few gallons out of that, I would suspect. It's just getting started there. So we're gonna leave this spinning all night. But yeah, did pretty good. Some of this stuff we're gonna give back to the bees. And some that looks like it's extremely wet. I mean, it was just, it's got to be like 24-25% moisture. So I'm not even going to mess with it. Not even going to mess with it. Just, we're dirty right now. The bees can use the food. So this is a way for me to give back a little bit. So we'll go ahead and give it to them. But yeah, other than that, I think it went pretty well. I think I got the hang of it now, figured it out. So special thanks to Dave for taking the time to show me how to do this. We'll keep the pieces of chunk in the glass jar there till we're ready to bottle, and the rest of these we'll get them in the polystyrene containers there and call it a day. Any last words, Dave?
I'll send you a bill.
I'm sure you will. All right, well, that's it for this video. Hope you guys liked it. Please be sure to give the thumbs up. God bless you and your bees. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you on the next one.